Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase for you today in the Fossil Cup, and this trainer does have a YouTube channel, so I'm going to leave a link in the description down below if you want to go ahead and follow them. And how did everybody's Go Battle Day go? Hopefully it went well for you. Hopefully it went better for you than it did for me. I had so many issues. There were a lot of times where I would win and the game would just count it as a loss. So that happened so many times, probably at least like, I don't know, 8+ times. It was crazy. So hopefully that didn't happen to you. It didn't happen to you too often. But it's very first time I've ever tilted on stream. Maybe not the very first time, but usually I don't tilt. But I actually got pretty tilted on stream. So if you were there, let me know in the comments down below. But definitely really frustrating. But either way, we're taking a look at a really cool team. I think Zionic featured this team. I think it was the same team with Perrserker. I'm not too sure, but either way, we have Pelipper double steal with a beautiful shiny Lucario. Let's just go ahead and dive right into the battles, but hopefully Niantic fixes that soon, because winning a game, especially a very close game, a game where you lost the lead, and you still win, but you get a loss anyway. I've been hearing multiple reports of that happening to so many trainers, so not just me. It's so frustrating. So anyway, let's see how these play out. This Lucario is going to go ahead and go for another power-up punch, which is good, but I think they make it to another attack. Yeah, oh yeah, Registeel does make it to an attack, so this is going to KO. I think maybe you needed to catch on Pelipper, but unfortunately you're not able to do so. I think the Registeel can make it to a focus. This is going to be close. The Registeel might be able to make it to a Focus Blast. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, barely able to make it to a Focus Blast. So this is going to KO the Pelipper. So actually super close game. Very tight. Well played. We're going to go ahead and move into the next battle. Pelipper into Escavalier. You love to see it. This is a great matchup. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't get much better than this. Of course, the Mega Horn will do a lot of damage. Pelipper is really frail. It is going to be a Mega Horn, so that does so much damage, right? So we're going to see a Weather Ball come in right now, going to get the shield. They're fighting for Switch. We're going to see another Weather Ball. Will the Escavalier shield this one, or will they let it go? They actually do shield that, so we see a switch into the Perrserker. Perrserker is going to go ahead and shield this, probably trying to get to a foul play to KO the Escavalier, and actually going to overfarm quite a bit. So we're going to see this foul play. This is definitely going to KO because the opponent's out of shields. And in comes Marshtomp. Okay, so close combat going into the Marshtomp right now. This is going to do a lot of damage. Very nice. They're going to be able to farm down though. But does the Pelipper come in or the Lucario? I guess we'll see. Probably Pelipper. Yeah, going to bring in that Pelipper, take this attack, and then bring in Lucario, have a shield with Lucario, and try to win like that. I like that play, so Lucario coming in. Unfortunately, they do have another attack, so we're going to have to see a shield right now. So even if it's a Registeel, the opponent will win that. But the opponent actually just quits. Okay, I don't know what was in the back. Something really not appreciating Lucario. But great game. We have Pelipper into it, Ferrothorn. We see a switch into it, Perrserker. They're going to go ahead and switch into Macago. So Macago is definitely a good answer to steel types, but it's going to have to shield one of those attacks, and did shield that one. We're going to see another close combat. Perrserker really good at getting shield. Oh my gosh, it had to have shield both if it wanted to win that matchup. Wow, for some reason I thought it was going to survive that close combat. It didn't. So very nice. But this is still not good. I mean, Perrserker is really the best answer to Jellicent, right? So, I mean, yeah, the Hurricane will do a lot, but we'll see. They're going to get to another attack. Probably a Bubble Beam? It is. That's a good call not to shield it. We're going to see the Hurricane come in right now. So hopefully they don't shield it. Well, if they shield, you can get to a Shadow Ball, I guess, with Lucario. But you probably have to shield because they're going to get to an attack first. I mean, you have two shields, so you could give up one. Oh my gosh, calling it. Okay, great call there. Great call there. The opponent actually catches and Ferrothorn, which is really not ideal because you could have went for, well... Yeah, going to go ahead and shield this with Lucario, and it's going to be a mirror shot, and now go for the farm down. 2, 3. You still have a shield, so you could shield this, go for the farm down, and go for Shadow Ball against Jealousy. Yeah, that's going to be a great game there. Lucario definitely going to win CMP against anything. And we do see a Shadow Ball, not against anything, but you know what I mean. It has a really high attack stat. So that's going to be a great game, very well played. We're moving on. Pelipper into Registeel. Bad matchup. So we're going to see a switch into the Perrserker, and they're just chilling with the Registeel. They're staying in, so that will allow this Perrserker to go for this close combat. They do go ahead and shield it. Shield? Or do you let it go? Yeah, going to go ahead and shield. I mean, you basically have to. They're going to go ahead and switch into Gyarados. We're going to see this foul play come in. That's a Shadow Gyarados. I bet on a couple of them, not too many. But they're going to be able to farm down with the Gyarados. And we see the Pelipper come in. Pelipper's going to go ahead and take this. Hopefully it's an Aqua Tail. It's not. It's Crunch. But we're going to see a farm down with the Pelipper, very nice. And we see Registeel come in, switching out into the Lucario. Lucario just going to go ahead and go for the Power Punch to boost the counter attacks. Makes a lot of sense. They're going to get to an attack, so Lucario obviously has to shield it. So it's going to go ahead and shield it and go for the counter down. They're going to switch out into Pelipper. Weather Ball doesn't KO, so you should be able to get the final shield with Shadow Ball. Yeah, we're going to be able to see the Shadow Ball come in. This is going to KO. Actually, you get the second shield, excuse me. It gets the second shield, the final shield, and now in comes Pelipper. If this is a Weather Ball, it doesn't KO, but a Hurricane KOs. It's a Weather Ball? Hold up. Oh my gosh, we're going to see a Weather Ball come in from this Pelipper, and the Pelipper is going to be able to beat this Registeel because it should be able to get to a Weather Ball. Oh my gosh, that was super close. I thought the opponent had that one, but no. Able to win that. You love to see it. Very nice gameplay there. So let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Here we go. So we're going to see Pelipper into Escavalier. Great matchup. Well, it's even better, I guess, if the Escavalier is not doing anything. But the opponent actually just forfeits immediately. Interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and move into the next one. We have, okay, a bad matchup. We're going to see a switch right now into this Perrserker. And out comes Pelipper. Okay, Pelipper going to be hit with this Foul Play, doing a lot of damage. But will the opponent decide to shield it? Yes, they will. Okay, this is definitely a Weather Ball. Going to let the first one go at least. Wing attacks are resisted, so I don't think they can wing attack down. So I think Perrserker actually not going to get the shield. So Perrserker could shield this attack and Shadow Claw down. Totally worth it. Going to be able to flip switch and keep shields even. So great play there. Ferrothorn coming in, going to be hit with this close combat. Likely going to shield as it does, but there's Lucario chilling in the back. Oh, they actually throw, even better. So they're going to throw their energy here. This is going to be a power whip, totally fine. I guess they were afraid of the close combat coming out. Okay, we're going to see an attack. Lucario going to go ahead and shield it up. Going to be a Thunder. That would do a lot. And oh my gosh, Registeel coming in. So you'd love to see it going to be able to get a lot of damage off onto this Registeel before they get to an attack. Oh, okay, could have thrown a Power Punch. They were definitely going for the Shadow Ball, which would have KO'd. I wonder if that cost them. Because I don't think this KOs. But maybe you could wing attack down afterwards. Yeah, definitely needed to throw that Power Punch. However, it doesn't matter. In comes a Ferrothorn, but can the Ferrothorn win this? No, it cannot. Wow, that was actually crazy that Pelipper was able to win that. Crazy game, well played. Moving on, Pelipper into Swampert. Okay. A good matchup here. The Hydro Cannons still do a lot. I think I've only seen one Sludge Wave Swampert in the Fossil Cup. Usually, trainers are running Earthquake, myself included whenever I ran Swampert. We're going to see the Weather Ball come in from this Pelipper. Going to get the shield. This is another Hydro Cannon, but these are really adding up from the Shadow. So we're going to see the shield right there. And we're going to see a nice overfarm and a Weather Ball come in from this Pelipper going for the KO, but they shield. Pelipper can win this matchup if it shields, or are they going to let it go? They're going to go ahead and shield it, wanting to win this matchup, going to do a very beautiful overfarm and throw this Weather Ball. So this definitely KOs. Maybe switch out into Perrserker. Yep, going to switch out into Perrserker. I love it. Going to be able to immediately go for the close combat. This is probably double steal, so there's probably like a Registeel in the back, or an Escavalier, a Lucario, something like that. It's definitely double steal. I've seen that team so many times. It's an Escavalier, which is actually probably the worst. Well, I mean, you do have the Pelipper, which is still alive. I was going to say the worst of the possible steel types because Lucario is weak to Escavalier's counterattacks, but you still have the Pelipper alive, so they're going to go ahead and throw an attack, and you'll be able to counter down with Lucario, and that is going to be a great game. Lucario coming in, and there goes that Escavalier. Lucario with that high attack stat. Let's go ahead and move on. Pelipper into Pelipper, so we do have a mirror match going on. We'll see who baits, who goes for the Hurricane, who switches out and tries to catch. So we're going to see this Weather Ball come in right now. That will connect. So nice call by the opponent. I feel like a lot of trainers do call Pelipper. I've baited with Pelipper where trainers have called it because a lot of people do bait with it. So it makes sense. They probably know this is another Weather Ball, but they still shield it. It's getting pretty low at that point. So we're going to see this attack come in. Going to be a Weather Ball, totally fine. Another Weather Ball coming in from this Pelipper. So this is going to connect, and this is going to KO the Pelipper, but you just let it go and Shadow Claw down. They actually switched into S-Cavalier, which is not good. It's not good. So we're going to see a shield from this Perrserker. So we're going to be a drill run. So we're going to go ahead and go for this foul play right now. Hopefully they don't shield. They do. We do see Lucario come in. Lucario's going to go ahead and shield this one. And it's going to be a drill run. I don't think they can count it down. Yeah, going to go ahead and go for the power-up punch. If this doesn't KO, you could maybe count it down afterwards. It doesn't one more counter, but Lucario is so low. What's the final Pokemon? Swampert. Going to go ahead and go for that power-up punch. Can't make it to a Shadow Ball, unfortunately. So very nice. In comes Perrserker, but Perrserker can't make it, so that's going to be a loss there. But that's okay. Well played anyway, so good game. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Here we go. Going to be Pelipper into Poliwrath. Okay, good matchup. Good matchup. They're going to go ahead and switch into their own Pelipper. Going to go ahead and go straight Hurricane this time. So if the opponent shields, you could maybe swap into Perrserker. They do shield that one. We're going to go ahead and see that Perrserker come in. We know it's a Weather Ball because the Hurricane is resisted, right? So they're going to go ahead and go for the Weather Ball. This is another Weather Ball. Perrserker going to go ahead and shield it. So there we go. Out comes this foul play right now. So this is going to KO. We'll get the final shield. They let it go. Oh my gosh, it doesn't KO. Whoo! That did not KO. We're going to see a shield. Lucario coming in. Not great because that Lucario is ahead in energy or on energy. We're going to see a power-up punch come out. Oh no, it's going to be Shadow Ball. That will KO. And we're going to see a farm down, a beautiful farm down with Pelipper. Pelipper, it doesn't have any shields. Going to go ahead and go for the bait. So you got to go for the bait and then get to the Hurricane. And they do shield it beautiful. So they're going to go ahead and throw an attack. What is it? It's going to be Skull, not enough to KO. We do see an attack drop. But this Hurricane is coming out and it's still going to be enough to KO. That was actually a really close game. That bait was beautiful. Well played there. Oh, and the Pokemon was still in the back. But yeah, Pelipper will wing attack it down. Well played. We're going to go ahead and move into the next battle. I believe we had an 8-2 here, if I'm not mistaken. I think they said it was an 8-2. So Pelipper, mirror match right now. Gonna shield or take it? I mean, it's always risky to take. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, people always bait. Like it's risky either way because you don't want to shield the Weather Ball, right? So very nice, able to get the shield there. This is another Weather Ball. We know this one is a Weather Ball. And we're gonna see the Hurricane. No, the opponent actually gets off another Weather Ball first. So just gonna let it go. I would have been tempted to shield that, but maybe not because you get a lot of farm with Perrserker. So either way, totally fine. They actually switch into Lucario, so we're going to see a close combat. They have to shield this. So they probably shield it and then you switch out. Yep. So you up a shield. Very nice. You got to shield this. It's a power punch, but you have to shield it. And we do see a farm down. Oh my gosh, Escavalier, but it's going to go down to the Shadow Ball. So Escavalier going to go ahead and go down. Actually, it didn't, but they both go down. And now it's Perrserker versus Pelipper, and that is going to be a great game and a great video. Thank you so much for sharing your battle experience with us, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.